In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 1st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Cleveland Guardians vs. Oakland Athletics. The Cleveland Guardians complete a 10-game road trip on Sunday when they play at the Oakland Coliseum against the Oakland Athletics. Cleveland defeated Oakland in the first game of the series on Friday 9-8 and snapped a 7-game losing streak in the process. Andres Gimenez belted a grand slam, his first in the majors, while Josh Naylor hit a 2-run dinger. Cleveland scored more runs on Friday than it had in its previous 5 games combined. Cleveland is second in the American League Central, trailing the front-running Minnesota Twins by 3 games. Oakland has lost 4 out of the last 6 after losing to Cleveland on Friday in the series opener. The Athletics were hit hard as starting pitcher Frankie Montas lasted only 5 innings while allowing 5 runs on 5 hits, including a pair of home runs. Sean Murphy hit a 3-run homer for Oakland in the loss. The Athletics are 10-10 and 4th in the American League West, trailing the front-running Los Angeles Angels by 3 half games. The final game of the 3-game series between the Cleveland Guardians and the Oakland A's will be on Sunday afternoon. The Guardians are looking to sweep the series and seriously needed the wins against the A's, as before the series the Guardians lost 7 straight. The A's will be looking to build off a win on Sunday, as they have been inconsistent all season, as they haven't been able to win more than 2 games in a row. Projected starters will be right-handed Triston McKenzie for the Guardians and right-handed James Kaprielian, with the edge going to McKenzie. McKenzie has slightly struggled out of the gate in his 4 starts this year. He is 0-2 with a 3.71 ERA and 1.12 WHIP and hasn't reached the 5th inning in his past 2 outings. Kaprielian, the former first-round pick of the Yankees in 2015, will be making his season debut on Sunday. He was placed on the 10-day injury list to start the season and has completed his rehab in minor league ball. Offensively, the advantage goes to the Guardians as well. They rank 5th in team average, 13th in OBP and 8th in OPS. The A's, on the other hand, rank in the bottom 8 in all those offensive categories. Lean on the better offensive team going against a pitcher coming off injury, so the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. The total has finished under in 5 of the last 7 games that Cleveland has played in Oakland, and in 49 of the last 75 games that the Guardians have played the Athletics overall. The total has also finished under in 4 out of the last 5 games that Cleveland has played against the team from the American League West. Oakland has seen the total finish under in 6 of the last 8 versus a right-handed starting pitcher, and in 7 of the last 10 overall. The A's offense has been stagnant all season, as they rank in the bottom 8 in major offensive categories and rank 20th in runs this season. Even recently, they have struggled, as they have scored over 2 runs in a game just once in their last 7 games. With such poor stats, that gives no confidence that they can take advantage of a Guardians team haste allowed at least 3 runs in a game in 9 of their last 10 games. The Guardians offense, even with the above-average offensive stats, have struggled to find runs as well recently. They have scored 3 or less runs in 5 of their last 7 games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers vs. Los Angeles Dodgers. The Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers conclude a 3-game interleague series on Sunday afternoon. The Tigers give the nod to Eduardo Rodriguez, seeking his first victory. It will be the dominant Walker Buehler on the hill for the Dodgers. Los Angeles posted a 5-1 win on Friday. After hitting their first mini-skid of the season, Los Angeles will be eager to get back on track Sunday afternoon. With ace Walker Buehler taking the ball coming off his best outing of the season, the Dodgers are well situated to erase a disappointing effort Saturday night. Look for Buehler to carve through a lineup that ranks in the bottom 5 in the league in runs scored. The Los Angeles lineup is loaded with right-handed power, including Mookie Betts, Trea Turner, and Justin Turner. Look for them to jump on the lefty Rodriguez and provide ample support. Even with the loss on Saturday, Los Angeles is 7-2 at home so far this season. Detroit managed to stop their losing streak but is still just 1-6 in their last 7 games. The Detroit Tigers are still struggling offensively, and one game doesn't change the overall outlook. Eduardo Rodriguez has been terrible up to this point, allowing 17 hits and 11 earned runs in 19.2 innings. With 8 walks, Walker Buehler has allowed just 7 runs in his first 24.2 innings, and he had a 2.05 ERA at home last year. These lines with the Dodgers often get out of hand, but I have to lean the home team here, so the Los Angeles Dodgers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Sunday's game will feature one of the premier arms in the game in Walker Buehler. He enters in excellent form after a complete game shutout earlier in the week. Look for him to make quick work of Detroit and limit any damage. The X factor for this line is whether or not the Dodgers' potent offense can get back on track against a vulnerable starter in Rodriguez. With an average of just 2.5 per game over their last 4, don't expect Los Angeles offense to carry most of this total by themselves. The under is 5-0 in the Dodgers' last 5 and 5-2 in Detroit's last 7. The Tigers have scored 4 or fewer runs in 6 consecutive games entering Saturday night. The Dodgers have the best pitching in the big leagues, and that includes a bullpen that has registered a stellar 2.15 ERA. In addition, the Detroit pitching staff is keeping the team in games. The Tigers' pen actually leads the majors with a 2.12 ERA. Los Angeles only scored 8 runs in 3 games against the Diamondbacks prior to this series. The under has been the play when the Dodgers are involved, delivering in 7 out of their last 8 games. This should be a low-scoring game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies versus New York Mets. It is the final contest of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets on Sunday. The Phillies had won 4 straight games entering this series, but fell in the first contest of this series, 3-0. These teams play on Saturday, but this preview was written prior to that contest. The Mets entered Saturday night's game 7-3 in their last 10. Philadelphia is 6-4 in their last 10 games. The New York Mets had some high expectations heading into the 2022 season, and at least in the early going, they have certainly lived up to the hype. They've won every series so far and have accumulated a 15-7 record along the way. After splitting the first 2 games of this series against the Phillies, they'll send Max Scherzer to the mound on Sunday Night Baseball in hopes of winning their 7th consecutive series. There may not be a starting pitcher more fit for an intense divisional matchup on Sunday Night Baseball than Max Scherzer. Scherzer seems to thrive in the biggest games, and this matchup definitely qualifies as such. Mad Max has pitched to a 3-0 record this season along with a 1.8 ERA. And he has had success against the Phillies throughout his career as they've hit a combined .134 against him. The Phillies have put together a very dangerous lineup this season with the additions of Nick Castellanos and Kyle Schwarber, but they'll face a difficult task in this game against one of the league's best pitchers. Trying to match Scherzer's intensity in this game will be Phillies starter Zach Eflin. He may not be a household name or have the same track record as his counterpart, but he's quietly had a very solid start to the season with a 1-1 record and 3.2 ERA. The problem for Eflin is that the Mets have feasted on right-handed pitching this season, ranking 3rd in both WOBA and WRC+. While the Mets are set up for success against Eflin, the Phillies rank 14th and 16th in the same categories against right-handed pitchers, so they should struggle against Scherzer. It could very well be the Mets going for the sweep by the time they reach Sunday's game. So the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Entering Saturday night's game, Philadelphia has gone under in 7 of their last 10 games on the road and has gone under in 8 of their last 11 National League East games. New York has gone under in 4 of their last 6 division games. These teams have gone under in 8 of the last 11 meetings and 4 of the last 4 meetings in New York. In his last 3 starts, Scherzer has held opponents to 1 or no runs in all 3 of those games. Eflin allowed a single run in his last start. This should be a good pitcher's duel, but Philadelphia is 25th in bullpen ER at 4.06. That should allow the Mets to pull away late. Max Scherzer's been absolutely filthy so far this season, and while Zach Eflin isn't an ace-type pitcher, he's a solid middle-of-the-rotation arm, and I think this is a pitcher's duel in primetime. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.